Hey there, I'm Amy. I'm the owner of Van Zant Auctions and the girl that came up with this idea about how to use a credit card and a merchant processing system to turn it into liquid funds. As you hopefully read from my origin story, I was doing two fix and flips, which is my side hustle for my auction business that I have here in Reno, Nevada. And I was getting low on cash flow. We had built a third bedroom in one of them. It was expensive. Fix and flips, are expensive. Drywall costs money. So my cash flow was pretty low. And I reached out to Plastique and Melio, who I'd done business with many times before, and asked to do the transaction. And they said yes, except the next day they canceled it. So I resubmitted it. They said yes. And then the next day they canceled it. So I'm like, what am I going to do? And that's when I realized, wait, could I just run the same cards through Van Zandt Auctions' merchant portal? Then the same money as it does when I'm selling things in the auction will end up in the business account the next day. And if it's a holiday, maybe 2 days later, but generally the next day. And then I could use the funds. So that was the experiment I tried, and it worked. It was not an idea to bring it to the outside world. It was just something that I needed to keep going. And I kept going. I finished those two deals. We made good money. I was happy. I paid off the credit card. And now I'm into two or three totally different deals. And so it definitely did what I needed it to do, which was keep me going so that I could reach the finish line. And then I thought, wow, so couldn't somebody do this? Use the funds, then pay off their card, ask for a credit line increase, and do it. Pay off their card and ask for a credit line increase. And next thing you know, they've got cards with these huge limits in their wallet. And until they get lines of credit or they have an account with Plastique or Melio or are able to access loans from banks, they could use this just to get started. Or in my case, I was, I've had the business many years, but I had not correctly calculated the real estate costs because I've never done this before. It's still a side hustle for me. I only got started in the last couple of years, so it was a learning curve, as is a lot of stuff in life. So let me show you. This is Van Zandt Auctions, okay? Van Zandt Auctions on Google. That's me. My father and grandfather's name is Van Zandt. I married an Amy Laughlin, but that's a picture of my warehouse. Isn't it glamorous? Not very fancy, but you'll also notice there are 4.2 stars on Google reviews. Hell with Yelp. I hate Yelp. I think it's a breeding ground for pussies and monsters. And if you're leaving Yelp reviews, get a better purpose in life. It's go out and make something happen. Don't leave stupid reviews for people. Seriously. But again, these reviews are the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's fine. I don't read them and I don't respond to them, but you can tell by 4.2 stars and 227 ratings that we do a pretty good job. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to also show you my Van Zandt Auctions pay terminal. All right. This is a virtual terminal. If we look right now at my, home dashboard, here's what we got going on this week, this month, whatever. These are the credit card sales that are coming in there all the time. These are people that are picking up auction items. These are transactions that happened today. Let's see if it shows yesterday. I guess this is just today. Most of my staff handles this. But so if I wanted to use my own credit card, or if somebody couldn't pick up this weekend, they said, hey, Amy, will you send me, and again, I'm Amy, it's real. Hey, Amy, will you send me an online secure pay link so that I can securely pay my invoice from home? No problem. So when I needed to do the same thing for myself so that I could run my credit cards and get the funds, this is how I did it. I'm going to go to the virtual terminal, which means I can do it from my phone. From here, I'm at my home office right now. You'll see videos of me at my salon office, at my auction office. I've got several, but right now I'm at home. But if I was on a smartphone, I could do this from anywhere. That's why it's a virtual terminal. So let's say that I was going to make an electronic invoice for myself. You'll notice I'm not going to enter in any card information. I don't ever want your card information. This is not a scam. So let's say that I was going to run my card for $10,000. Okay? $10,000. And over here, you'll notice that it is trying to charge a fee. I'm going to take that away for right now. Just so you know, this when you see that it looks like I'm making a lot of money to be the merchant processor between these two deals, but you just saw that they're trying to charge me $350 plus I've got to pay for this portal. This thing is not free, and I have to pay Uncle Sam for taxes on the money. So there's a lot that goes into it. I have to pay for the attorneys for the terms and conditions, making sure that all this is legal and on the up and up. I have to pay the wire transfer fee when I transfer the money. So again, this is not free. So when I'm charging a fee for it, I have my reasons to do that. But I believe that it's a valuable service. And again, if for you it's not a valuable service, you can use Plastique or Melio, and they actually charge less than I do. But because they pay invoices. What I needed was liquid funds to be able to then pay my invoices. I was unable to do that with them. So that's why I came up with this. But by all means, do look into Plastique and Melio. I believe that their funds are more attractive than my own. Okay, so $10,000. My phone number is 775-813-6796. That's my email. And we're going to make this invoice number 10. Let's make this invoice number 10-23-2024. Invoice number 5555. All right. Description is going to be, how about Amy Test invoice? Does that work? Customer name, Amy Laughlin. So let's look it over. Okay. So there we've got today's date, October 23rd of 2024, $10,000, my phone number. Okay. So let me see if, I don't know. I don't know why I had to change that to Van Zandt Auctions, but it's fine. This is just an example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit process payment for $10,000. Now, notice I didn't enter any credit card information. I'm not really processing the payment. I'm sending you the link so that you could, if you want to, enter in your card information and do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. If it doesn't work for everybody, it doesn't work. I'm also going to change the expiration here to here's today. Let's change it to the 25th so that if you decide you don't want to do it, the invoice just falls off. And again, I've charged you nothing. All this is your name and phone number. Right? There's no credit card information. Let's hit process. All right. Okay. Then we're going to look and see if I immediately got a text. 11. Let's see. So, and let me see if I can show you. I'm not sure if I can, but I got an immediate text, and I can click on the link, and it's going to come up with the amount and all of that stuff on it, so that I could go in right from my phone, and if I wanted to enter my card information. Let's also go look and see if it's already come to my email. Haven't seen it up here yet, but I did notice on one of the tests. Let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. E-invoice, $10,000. Okay. Van Zandt Auctions. So let's say that this was Van Zandt Auctions, and I was deciding that I wanted to do this to get roughly $8,000 back. The fee is 20%, so it would be about $8,000 back that you get by wire transfer. So let me hit pay now. And if that was the case, I would be running my card 4444, 4444, 4444, 4444. The expiration date would be 06 of whatever, and my card thing is 555. Okay? I don't want your credit card information. That would be up to you to enter it in yourself. Please ignore the $10,350. As you saw, I got rid of that $350 charge. Let me see if I can show you the most current invoice. Sorry, guys. There we go. How about this one? All right, e-invoice, $10,000, Van Zandt Auctions. Okay, $10,000. It's my Amy Test invoice. Let's hit pay now. All right, so if again, card number 4444, 4444, 4444, 4444. Expiration date, whatever of whatever. CVV 555. All right, my name is Amy Laughlin, and my email is correct, and that's fine for a phone number. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit pay now. Now, this card is going to be declined because it's clearly fake, but you get the idea. If you securely, because I'm never going to see that, you securely enter your own card information, you then hit pay now, and at that point, you're going to get an authorization code. This is going to say, sorry, that's not valid, but you get the idea. You hit pay now. It's $10,000. So then if we look at $10,000, Alexa, what's $10,000 times 80%?
10,000 US dollars times 80% is 8,000 US dollars.
Okay, so then that would be your balance. Because Alexa, what's 20% of $10,000?
20% of 10,000 US dollars is 2,000 US dollars.
So if you ran the charge for 10,000, you'd be getting the wire back for 8,000. And again, from that $2,000 spread, I have to pay the merchant fees, the wire transfer fees, the terminal fees, and again, the IRS is going to charge me taxes on that money as a transaction. So it's not quite the windfall that it looks like. And again, there are less expensive options like Plastique and Melio. So with mine, we're still working it all out, but I've got to pay for, all the legal terms and conditions, all of the things to make it so. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how I do the wire transfer and how a standard day in the life of me gets a wire transfer done. So this is how I create the invoice that's completely secure to you. And then if you decide to do it and you send over the money, the next video shows you how I wire the money out very quickly from a key fob on my phone. All right, thanks.